So, hello, beautiful goddesses. I hope you're doing amazing in your part of the world. I'm doing amazing here in Egypt. And this week will be another Empowered Goddess Coffee Chat. And again, I'll have Jamie here with me. And we're going to be talking about unleashing your inner goddess magic. And we're also going to be talking about the Superhuman Summit that we both topped at last week, which was it was a powerhouse. So we're looking forward to give you an update on that. And for those of you who don't know me or are new to our calls or my group, my name is Wendy, and I'm your Divine Feminine Holistic Wellness Coach. I'm also a Reiki energy healer, a massage therapist, homeschooling mom of I have four goddesses in training, but I'm homeschooling too. And I'm building my coaching business and doing all sorts of stuff, multitasking a lot of stuff, as we all are, I think.
I was just going to say, which hat
So
are we wearing in any given moment, right?
yeah, exactly. We women, we're pretty awesome that way. We can multitask so many things. Yeah, I call myself a Jill of all trades, and I master them all.
I love it. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll let you introduce yourself, Jamie,
Yeah.
and
Uh, I'm Jamie Allen Bishop. I live here in Southern California in the United States, and I've been a life coach for 4 years now, master transformation coach, and I am just honored to be here having chit chat conversations with sweet Wendy. And this is
it's always
Bagheera.
fun. Oh, I see your cat.
My
Oh,
my
he's so
mini my
cute.
mini panther who needs love and attention anytime that
Oh,
I'm on.
he's so cute. I have mine here. Actually, she's white.
Oh,
So we have the yin and the yang.
that's right. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah. She usually
Excellent.
doesn't come here, but she's sleeping next to me. Yeah. Yeah.
She felt the Bagheera energy, so she's in it. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about owning your divine magic. That's such a fun topic.
It is. It certainly is. And it so relates to this group as well, eh? We're all goddesses, and we're all learning to straighten our goddess crowns and wear it with confidence, and
Or just wear it crooked.
just wear it crooked, yeah, and still be
There. It's there.
and
It
still
doesn't
wave
matter
like the
how you show
goddesses
up.
we are.
Doesn't matter if it falls to the side every so often.
Oh yeah, you just straighten it back, and then it falls
That's
back
right.
until it falls back.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
One day at a time, as the saying goes.
exactly. One day at a time. Yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah, these are amazing times. A lot of us women are stepping into our power, and we're finding our true selves, and we're like not conforming to the societal conditioning that we've been subjected to. It's really amazing, and I'm meeting always new women, new sisters all the time that like are like at the same place. So it's so amazing the last
Yeah.
few days.
Well, you're a very beautiful guide in that, in stepping into empowerment, because we're here to empower.
We are. That's what our mission on this.
Yes.
I finally found my mission.
Love it. Love it. To empower others. I mean, really, honestly, if that's not your mission in life, consider that. Because what is your mission? It's important to know what your mission is in life and step into that role. Because when we avoid it or we resist it, it just shows up in other ways to push us back on track.
Yeah, we get kicked in the butt sometimes, and if we're not
Yeah.
following what we're supposed to, we're gonna be miserable. Like for the longest time, I didn't know what my purpose was here. I knew I didn't belong here in this modern society, and I didn't really know what I was here for. But now that I felt quite a few times straight on my face. Uh, but after like learning tools and healing and stepping into my own power, now I understand what I'm here to do. You know, and the world needs us. The world needs, you know, a guide, you know, to help them on this journey because it's quite a journey for a lot of
It
people.
is. It's a journey for everybody. And that's
Yeah,
one of the things that I actually wanted to talk about or touch on when it comes to owning your magic. Because thinking that you're the only one is a misnomer. Like nobody is the only one, but every single one of us is unbelievably unique.
exactly.
One of the things that I said in the discussions, I think it was the speaker panel discussions at the summit this weekend was, we could all, every single one of us could present the exact same presentation in the exact same words, using the exact same even inflections in our voices, and every single one of us would attract different clients.
Yeah.
It's so in that respect, there is no competition. We
No,
are not against each other. And so when we stand together as a team, as a worldwide earthbound team of angels and angelic forces and empowered goddesses, I love, love, love that you phrase it that way. We are unbelievably powerful.
we are.
Unbelievable.
We are. And like you know,
Step up.
there shouldn't be a yeah, like that's right. There shouldn't be a competition. It's, you know, we all have unique gifts to share with the world, and nobody's gonna, you know, take that away from us. So though, and you see a lot of that still today. Like a lot of women will, you know, they'll be like competitive, like they'll compete, and they'll think it's a competition, but it's not. It's we
it
just have
always
to.
kind of it always kind of throws me for a loop. I'm like, where is this coming from? Because I feel very strongly that the world outside of me is a reflection of what's going on inside of me. So
Mhm.
when I see that show up, it automatically makes me go, where am I feeling competitive in my own vibration that I'm seeing that outside of myself?
Mhm.
it's a That's a powerful question to ask yourself anytime you come across anything that
Yeah.
triggers you or makes you like, kind of like inflames you a little bit or yeah, yeah, yeah.
It kind of gets you, yeah, like kind of gets you, yeah, like the cat comes out.
Frustrated. Yeah, exactly. For those of you who know cats, yes, exactly. It's like that little bit of
Yeah.
yeah, that like I'm not so sure about this. Dogs would be more like, cowering, cats
Yeah.
like, I don't know that feeling. That feeling scares me. That's not or barking out of protection. Like
Hmm.
either way, when that shows up in our experience, to me, that is a time to reflect inward and
Yeah. And
where
see
am
what's going on
I
there.
triggered?
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really interesting. So, and there are so many ways that you can step into your inner magic, in your inner goddess magic. You know, it's just you have to do the work, do the work.
Yes.
And the work is not easy. It's not, you know, healing is not an easy thing. But
Uh,
as I see healing as an onion. You know, there's a lot of layers on the onion. So, you know, the more you heal, layers come off, but then like other triggers come in until you get to the core or the center. And it's a beautiful thing. Like
yeah.
once you can get past like all of that, like the shadow and like the
Yeah.
darkness, because we have to face our inner darkness, right? When we're healing
Yes.
and when
Yes.
we're and if we want to step into our goddess power, we have to. Um, and it forces us to like look inside us. Once we can do that, then we can project our power and we can step into it. So
Totally agree. Totally agree. I heard so my a good friend of mine, Cindy Rose, said instead of using onion, and I just welcome everybody to consider this, instead of using onion, because yes, we all go there, right? What about using a rose? What about
Oh,
you? Do you
that's
have
a good idea. Yeah, rose.
Right? Because a rose, as it grows, it starts really tight and budded up, and then as it
Hmm.
grows, it starts to open up, and then some of the, you know, petals might fall, and that's okay. We're just shedding to reveal that inner beauty, right? So anyway, I just loved that image.
Wow, I think I like that one better because onion
I
does stink.
know, right? Right. So, but let's be honest, the onion is legit because it is not pretty when we examine our layers.
It does
And
stink.
yeah, it can be
It
an
makes us
ugly
cry.
situation. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
very
So
powerful. Yeah, it makes us
it is.
cry and everything. So,
It
yeah.
does. It does. So I
Yeah,
get it. So I get the reference to the onion. But I did love the imagery of
the
the
rose, and the rose has thorns as well, right?
it absolutely does.
So
Of
the more
course.
closed off we are, the more our thorns, they, they tend to, you know, pick people, prick people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that
Love
it can
that.
include relationships, it can include like any connections that we may have, right? So,
Sure.
and that stems, from trauma or past experiences that we've had and stuff like that. So yeah, so if we want to step out of that cycle, we have to, prick ourselves with our own
In
thorns sometimes.
In hindsight, Wendy, when did you know that you were on a journey of self-healing? I mean, I know that all of us have started from day one, from maybe even in utero, choosing to come back in this lifetime and see what this human experience is all about. But whatever your belief system is, where in this experience did you kind of start to be like, I need to work on me first before I can.
I can say in 2018, I had a profound spiritual awakening then, um, where I started to learn about meditation and going inwards and things like that. And I had a few powerful breakthroughs back then. So I think that's pretty much when like it actually made sense to me, that I was changing. And like even from then on to here, I've changed again, and I've changed
Yeah,
over. It's there's always something, that we need to work on.
I
Um,
agree.
yeah, and I don't, and we can't be. There's no 100% like healed, we're always, we're a work in progress. We're always having to, because like even when we do the healing and like limiting beliefs still pop up, negative thoughts still pop up. I mean, but like when you have tools, you can easily, nip it in the butt type of
Yeah,
thing, so that it
yeah.
doesn't consume you or
Was
control you.
there a book or like other than an event, which I think we all have events that make us kind of either pick up our socks and stand up and just say, no more, I'm done. Something has to change. Or sometimes it's books or inspiration or maybe it's kind of a combination of two things where they join together. Did
Yeah, I
anything?
had a few books that I actually started to read. My sister had recommended the four agreements.
Yes.
That one was really, really powerful. And I think the birth of Yasmin, my baby. Well, she's not a baby anymore. She's 8. But
Poor
yeah,
thing.
that kind of. And I started also to go to Tai Chi classes when I was pregnant with her. And like it just, I don't know. This experience, like I had 4, and this experience was, although it was kind of traumatic as well, all my all my pregnancies were, there was like some kind of trauma in it. But like this one, like I see it as a miracle now because, well, it's always has been. But I mean, I was 43 when I had her, and I had to become a mom again and go through the motions. But compared to my first one, when I was struggling with postpartum depression and all that, I was more mature and I knew what I was doing. So I didn't even question myself. So that experience kind of opened up, I think, the rest to my further healing. I fell down a few times along the way up until now, but one that really stands out is, well, when we finally moved to Egypt, um, I watched the movie Unsinkable by
Ooh,
Sonia Riccati,
yes.
and I was just so inspired. And it's funny because 2022 was my year. The 222, that that portal that opened up and stuff. But I'm February 22nd, so that 222 was very like powerful for me. I remember there was this meditation going on at the pyramids, but I didn't know about it until the last minute, so I couldn't go. But they live streamed it, so I did a meditation and all that, and after that, like doors started to open. I found Sonia Riccati and watched that, and like the power of thoughts, and then I explored passionate marketing. So that's how I got to become a coach by taking like a course on that. So yeah, so that's where the profound healing really. So it's only a few years.
Yeah, but you know what? Excuse me, I have a tickle in my throat. Um, it doesn't matter when, and in fact, it's all perfect timing.
It
Like it,
is.
when the student is ready, the teacher appears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's when
Uh,
all like pretty much the like all the everything like I was able to actually unlearn a lot of things and
yes, I wanted
apply it
to.
in my own life. Yeah, we have to unlearn things. Which is hard because I mean when you've
Right.
been brought up a certain way or you have, societal conditioning or expectations and stuff like that. And of course your inner critic, that negative voice that we have. So it's really powerful when you can actually step back and actually do the work and actually put it out there, because then you can step into your inner goddess magic. It's you have the confidence, you have the like 2 years ago, you wouldn't have caught me dead being live on Facebook or anywhere for that matter. My first live ever, it took me about an hour to actually like decide, okay, Wendy, now it's time to go live. Oh,
Love it.
no, okay. Who
Love
I
it.
need to take some breaths. But now
Yeah.
you just have to do it. You just have to jump in and
It's
do
the
it.
difference between pulling the band-aid off slowly and
Yeah,
or
whatever
just
comes comfortable. Getting
or
out of
just
your comfort
go for
zone.
it. Go for it. Just jump in.
Yeah,
Just dive
just
in.
jump in.
It's to me, my first live video was profound in that here I was giving myself all this judgment and I'm sure that somebody somewhere who comes across the first few videos that I've done is judging him. But the judging that I was doing was way worse than any of the judging that
We're
happened.
our worst judge,
Oh, so
right?
bad, so bad.
Mhm.
So I was getting, kudos and yay, and
And you
good for
probably
you,
couldn't believe
go
it. When
for
you were
it.
seeing all this, you probably couldn't believe, like in your mind, you probably
No,
couldn't believe it. Like, oh my God, no, 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 that's not me.
like,
Yeah,
wait, what? Oh
yeah,
my gosh. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
It's no,
Amazing life.
it is. Yeah, and life is amazing.
Yeah.
You just have to change your mindset on it, and you just have to just live in the now, not the past, the future, just now. And you get so
Great.
many signs. Like
Let's talk about that for a minute because that seemed to me, if there was an overall theme at the Superhuman Summit, which, by the way, Wendy was saying,
I'm getting goosebumps just
beautiful.
by you saying. I know what you're
I
going to say.
know. It was the underlying current in everybody's presentation, which was, it's important to plan for the future. It's important to evaluate the past, but the most important thing about life is being present right here, right now.
Yeah, just
I
be.
like every time I hear it, it's even more powerful to me and it's even more important to me. Yes, we have businesses to run. Yes, we need to make money. Yes, we need to earn a living and all of the things that go with being a business owner. But being fully present in any given moment is so powerful.
Oh, it is.
You want to command a business, be present with your kids. It's
Yes.
crazy because when you're in that energy, when you're fully present and you're fully engaged in what it is that you're involved in any given moment, doesn't have to be business, doesn't have to be kids, it could be just with you, just with your inner self and your inner voice. Wow, the amazing things that come through, the
Oh,
amazing
it is.
energy that it's like the kindling to any fire. And any time that you're trying to create and creation, sorry, let me back up. Creation in my mind comes through as like a campfire, like a safe fire, if that's the right way to say it. Like beautiful dancing, gorgeous little pieces coming, like to me there's just so much beauty in fire. It can be scary and devastating too, of course, but when I think of creation, I think of like that beautifully wonderful contained campfire.
Yeah, I think of it that way too. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I can relate. Yeah. Because yeah, like I mean, if you touch fire, it'll burn you. But if you sit there and watch a campfire, like there's so many things that pop up. Like,
Yes.
wow, like
Yes.
the shapes and forms and the colors and because and this is what we have to do. We have to stoke our inner fire. We have to,
Yes. That,
keep filling our cups and keep stoking, stoking, stoking until that fire is just like so big and beautiful. Like
yes.
it's and dancing on its own,
Exactly. And it's
own
such
rhythm.
a reflection of where we're at and what we have to embody and embrace. But when we're in the moment, it doesn't matter who we're with. We're stoking that fire and that passion, and we're sharing with our version of almighty source energy that we are willing to be in the present moment and have that power. And as we embrace it within ourselves, it and within each conversation that we have, it gets kind of bigger and bigger and bigger until we're able to kind of encompass the things, the big, big dreams that seem totally unattainable to us.
Yeah.
uh, as we stoke that fire and as we embody it a little bit more, our light inside of kind of just like shines out into the
Shines
world
through.
and attracts all that amazing opportunity and experience and
And it creates a ripple effect,
it
for the collective
absolutely
as well. Like
100%
yes,
with
it may trigger some people that haven't done the work or whatever. Our light might, be kind of uncomfortable to these people, especially if like you're an empath like me. I'm an empath, so I feel
yeah.
energies. I don't
Yes.
just see that, I feel them. So yeah. And
Yeah.
but you just have to keep shining it. Just keep stoking that fire and never mind these experiences that you may get. I mean, that's not you're not the one with the issues. It's
I,
the
I'm trying to remember I mean, there's so many different movies that this imagery comes to mind. But when you shine your light and it's irritating somebody else's inner demons, that's just
yeah.
the way that I view it. So it's
We're like a
interesting
mirror,
you
right? We
use those
project.
very words.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's your light and love triggers their fear, right?
Hmm.
So just hold space for that, because when they're allowing themselves to feel the light and feel the love, it like turns all that fear to ashes and it blows them away. It
And
to
that
just
stokes their fire. And the fire
yes,
just keeps
that's what I'm
getting bigger
saying,
and
is that
bigger and bigger.
the more you just fully accept who you are and what you're about and showing up as your authentic being, the more you give them permission to do so too. And it's miraculous. Like some of the things that I've seen over the last 20 years of doing this coaching business thing has been amazing. And just like I'm so honored to be part of the journey.
Yeah, me too. It's like to be part of their journey. Like,
Yes.
the people
Yes.
that we help, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just being
Yeah.
there as their like to support them, so that they're not
Very
alone,
enriching. And
so.
that's what empowerment is. So we started this conversation with the word empower. Empower,
Hmm. Yeah,
empower that magical
empower
thing.
ourselves, then we can empower others.
Yes, that's honestly, that's where it starts. It's
Mhm.
not selfish. That's the thing that we have to unlearn,
Yeah,
is that taking care of who we are and what we're about and what we're here for at the core of our being is the only thing that can do is good, that can do good in the world. Is if when we embrace who we are at our core and we allow that to grow and flourish within us and then flow out into the world, it's what a beautiful thing.
oh, what a beautiful world it is, eh? When
Right.
you what a I saw the song from What a Wonderful World just popped in my head from, is it,
Aww.
who sings that again?
What,
I don't remember the name of the
what a
song.
wonderful world this would be. Is that one?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's, I don't know,
It,
for some reason it popped in my head.
I love it. I love it because that's absolutely accurate. Is if we can imagine it, it can come to fruition. So we need to keep imagining it and keep just being fully present in the moment, and people will feel the love and will feel the love right back.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it creates this effect where if we're doing it, so can everybody else.
Yeah,
And
it
it
just
does work.
goes. Yeah.
Does
And it's
work.
like a there's
Notice.
this meme that I saw also, that reminds me of that. It starts out a crowd of people, like, it's kind of like dark or whatever, but then all of a sudden you see this one person that's all yellow and they're shining their light, and then all of a sudden, oh, half of one person is like feeling you know the rays of sunshine, or the positive light, and then all of a sudden you see that the whole group has it too. So it, instead of spreading negativity, like most, well, all around us, that's all pretty much all we see, right? But like, you can choose. It's a choice that you make. You can choose to not let it, you know, um,
Yeah, the way I
disempower you.
explain
Yeah,
is if we're looking at life through this, this lens,
the rose-colored glasses.
we better be really careful about what it is that we're focusing on,
Yeah,
right? Because
exactly.
if this is our view of life, and I don't know what you believe, I suspect you and I believe very similarly, which is that our brain is capable of literally 90% more than we use it for. So
Yeah.
it's capable of so much more. And if our brain is only being used at 10%, what can we expand it to see and experience? And the more we focus on the good and the positive and the things to be grateful for and the money we do have and the things that we do have, instead of all the things that we want and desire, which all keeps it in the future.
Hmm.
Wow, the energy that brings to us of empowerment, of we have, being in that present moment. And when we can be in that present moment, gratitude about what it is that we have, gratitude about that we are awake, that we're alive, that
Yeah.
that our heart is still functioning, that our brain is still functioning. Wow, we
It's
are
amazing.
powerful, powerful beings.
Yeah,
So
we
much
are.
fun.
We're more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. It's, it's just, we just, like you said, we just have to be ourselves,
Yes.
just be,
Fully embrace.
fully embrace it. Yeah, yeah. And hug
Fully
ourselves a
embrace.
lot and pat ourselves on the back, because we don't.
Yes.
We don't. We judge ourselves too much
Yes.
usually. So yeah, so you have to, yeah, accept yourself. And yes, you're gonna make, we all have flaws. We're not perfect, but I like to say that we're imperfectly perfect.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. We're
you
all
know,
making our way. And as
yeah.
long as you're coming from that heart space that is of love and service, wow, the world is your oyster. But the more you embrace that piece of you, the more the people who don't get it will fall away. And
Yeah.
and that's okay.
That's
That doesn't
perfectly
mean
okay.
they're going to be away forever. It just means that they need more time to digest the idea of embracing being in the present, of
Mhm.
being of love and light. They just need more time.
They're
And
just
so,
not on the same frequency.
yet, they will, they'll get there. I have complete faith that if we show up the way that we need to be showing up more and more and more, and that the more people that get affected by it in a good positive way, that we will eventually get to all the darkness in the world. I
Yeah,
truly honestly
I believe that too.
believe that. So
Yeah.
you do you kind of thing. Like you just, there's a woman here in America who she really spoke to me. She's raw, she's real, she kind of says it like it is. And she does these cute little quirky mom videos of how, raising kids is not like, you might think it's one thing, but here's what it actually is. And it's,
Yeah.
chaos and
The
mayhem,
cold
and it's
hard truth.
nothing. Yeah, right. Cold hard truth. Her name is Christina Kuzmiak. Um, but
Oh, I
she
would love to check out her page.
yeah,
Send me the
I'll drop
link.
it. I'll drop it
Yeah.
in the group after the video is
I
up.
could
And
probably use like some of her videos or whatever in my postpartum group.
yeah, she's just really fun, and she's also very supportive of women. But one of the things that I was going to say was she goes to this place of being a real mom. Like today, I didn't get anything done. I
Hmm.
didn't get anything done. And then, in the background, it's like her, doing the laundry, doing the dishes, running the kids to school, doing her hair's still, she's not even out of her pajamas, like all that kind of stuff. Um, and I mean, she has a many brilliant videos, but the idea is that we say to ourselves we didn't get anything done when the list of the things that we actually got done is intense. Like most people don't accomplish that many things in one day. So, give yourself kudos where kudos are deserved. And
Yeah, we have to. I mean, it's we we're multitaskers all the time, especially when you have small kids that need tending. Oh, and here is Yazzie. She came to say hi.
hi, darling.
She likes to come and say
No, I
hi.
came to stay here because there's random people in our home.
Oh, there's random
Oh,
people in
okay.
our
Well,
house. Okay.
I'll let you go. Let me leave you with this one thought. She says, Christina says, mind your motherhood, mind your own motherhood.
Oh, I
And that's
like
a
that.
really powerful statement
I love
because
that.
it works in any given, mind your own business, mind your own. And if you tend to your own little garden, the whole world will become a garden of beauty.
Hmm.
It's we have to tend to our own. Anyway,
We
so I
have
love that
to.
little saying that she
Instead
said.
of comparing ourselves to other
Yes,
moms or instead
find your
of,
own motherhood. You do
yeah,
you, and
I
the
love
whole
that.
world will end up being a beautiful place.
I really love that because, yeah, when I was going through postpartum depression, I always compared myself to other moms. Like I used to go
Very
uh,
easy to do.
to like play dates and stuff like that, and I was like, I didn't feel like I fit in. I thought I was really like I didn't deserve to be there even. That's the mindset that I had at the time. Yeah,
Yeah.
and when you're going through depression or things like that, it doesn't just have to be postpartum depression, but like that's what your frame of thoughts are, and it's really yeah, like we have to give ourselves credit and pat ourselves on the back and
Well,
give
and
us
in that meditative space, you can go back to that version of yourself and give her a big hug.
mhm,
Like she got through it. Wow. She was
yeah,
strong. She was
yeah.
strong. I like that. It's a beautiful place to end.
It
All right,
is.
you go receive your friend.
I think it's somebody that came for we have a water filtering system, and I think it's okay. But my husband has he's taking care of it. So
Okay. Good, good, good. Good,
so
good, good.
if you still have time and you still want to discuss, we
I
can.
still have about 1 minute left.
Okay. Oh well, you know what? Well, maybe it will be a perfect time to just cut it short for today. sometimes these calls can go on for all like this, but this is short and sweet is also a good thing. So yeah, so thank you so much for coming on again, Jamie. It was great to have you again. And we're looking forward to seeing you in the coming weeks as well. And I just so love what we're co-creating, right? It's just amazing.
Great
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah,
Really important conversation.
amazing.
Let us know what you think as you come across this video, as you're watching it. Let us
Yeah.
know.
Staying forever.
Let us know in the comments, like what you think of any of the things that we've talked about today. And if you have any questions or anything like that, just feel free to drop them in there, and yeah, we'll answer them for you.
Absolutely. We
So
are,
yeah,
we are here to be of service.
we are. So thank you so much for watching, goddesses. From my heart to yours. Have an amazing week ahead. We'll see you again next week. And the goddess in me honors the goddess in you. So yeah, so keep straightening that crown, keep wearing it with confidence, and
Whether it's cricket or not, you got this.
yeah, just keep wearing it. Okay, bye everybody.